What's up guys, it is Chris back with another watch video. Today we're talking about some news from Hamilton. They have announced a few new Hamilton Aviation converter watches. There's a GMT and a chronograph. Let's get into it right away. So Hamilton back with another release, and this is the Khaki Aviation converter. We're getting a GMT version and we're getting a chronograph version. So both of these watches are getting bi-directional rotating slide rule bezels, which we can use for converting units such as feet to meters or miles to kilometers and currencies. The chronograph version is getting the H21 SI, which has a silicone hairspring and is based on the Valjoux 7750, a workhorse movement. The number for the chronograph is the H76726-130. This is coming in at 44 millimeters, has a 22 millimeter lug width, 60-hour power reserve on that H121 SI, and of course 100 meters of water resistance. These also get a pretty interesting dial at the 12 and 6 o'clock. The sub-dials are sort of a fume, and the rest of the dial is a sunburst effect. The GMT, the Khaki Aviation Converter GMT, gets the caliber H14, and that is the GMT version of the caliber H10, which is based on the 2824, essentially a Powermatic 80, because this gets a 3 Hz frequency, upgraded gear train, and more powerful hairspring, allowing for 80 hours of power reserve. So again, this comes in 44 millimeters, has a stainless steel bracelet, just like the chronograph, 22 millimeter lug width, and 80 hours power reserve and 100 meters of water resistance. So these are coming in a few different ways. You get them on a bracelet, a strap. There is also a DLC case with some gold accents. These are actually very good looking watches, and the GMT version is getting a sunburst effect on the dial, which looks really good. I wish they came in at 42 millimeters rather than 44 millimeters. A lot of other brands are downsizing. Hamilton have come out with smaller watches recently, and I believe that they will eventually downsize these, as they usually do, come out with a larger version and then eventually come out with a smaller version. Which I think would look really good even in a 40 millimeter. These are very handsome watches. I really am a big fan of Hamilton. I think they do some great watches, and these are no exceptions. These are really good looking. They are kind of expensive, $1,500 starting for that GMT. I think that is a lot. And for the chronograph, $2,200 or just above $2,200 for that chronograph is a good chunk of change. I don't think these are cheap. However, Hamilton on the secondary market don't do very well. The gray market, particularly for Hamilton, is not a great spot, and they sell pretty cheap, usually around 50% off. These are very good looking watches, and I think these will be popular for the brand. This is something that they needed to do and put out something that's really close to what they're known for. Really good pilot's watches, really good military watches. A bi-directional rotating slide rule bezel will be something for the die-hard pilot fan. For real pilots or people who just love pilot watches, I think this is a really good option. Anyway, please tell me what you think of these watches in the comments below. I really want to hear from you guys. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel. Please also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. If you like the shirt that I am wearing in the beginning of this video, there is a link to their website, Into the AM. If you purchase anything from them, I am an affiliate, so it helps support the channel. There are also links to Amazon. If you purchase anything through Amazon, it helps support the channel as well. It doesn't cost you anything extra or interrupt your Prime benefits. So if you can, I very, very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on, and I will catch you guys in the next video.